Hello, my name is Zming. You can also call me Elena. Now, I am a registered dietitian working in South Africa. And today I really want to talk about one topic, which is breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is, to me, is extremely stigmatized to the point that when I think about one day that I start breastfeeding, which I plan to, the idea makes me a little bit nervous. Why? Because I think that the moment I step into the public, I will need to cover myself when I breastfeed. I will have to find a place where it's quiet, where there is not so much men, where there is not so much foot traffic. I'll have to do that. And that idea scares me because mothers do not need to feel that they need to go and hide in a dark hole, go to the public bathroom to breastfeed. Because essentially, mothers are feeding the children. Mothers are nourishing the children with their milk, which nature, God, has provided for the children. I get a little bit emotional talking about breastfeeding because I think breastfeeding is extremely natural. We were given our body, okay? We have mouth to eat, we have stomach to digest, and we have other parts to excrete our waste. Now, the nature is so wonderful that we are able to fall in love, we are able to get married, we are able to have children, which is amazing because a life can be created inside one person. And that is the gift of nature and gift of God. When an infant is born in the animal kingdom, breastfeeding starts immediately. If you make a conscious choice to have your baby, you should want to give your baby the best. Which, in my opinion, breast is the best because it doesn't matter how advanced technology is. It's really difficult to replicate what nature has given us. How convenient is it to have milk stored in your breast 24/7 at the right temperature, sterile? You don't need any instruments to prepare the milk. You don't need to heat up the milk. You don't need to sterilize anything. It's right there. It's available. All you need to do is bring the baby to the breast and latch, which is incredibly convenient in my mind. Human babies are fragile. We cannot stand the moment we were born. We cannot hunt the moment we were born. We rely on mothers to nourish us. The society have created an image that female breasts are sexual. The mentality that breasts are sexual makes me feel sad. The stigma of breastfeeding and the mentality that breasts are sexual really hinders breastfeeding. Most people need to understand that breasts are not merely decorations. They were not created for merely decorative purposes. We would baby-proof our house. We would want to ensure that our children get the best education. We would buy gifts and toys for our children for birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving. But when it comes to breastfeeding, why are we not creating an enabling environment for mothers to breastfeed? The first few years of baby's life, nutrition is so essential for baby's growth, not just bodily, but cognitively. Okay, it affects the intelligence of the baby, affects the immunity, it affects the fitness of the baby in the future. It affects so much things. Okay, and there we are. We always say we try to do the best for our children. We try to do the best for our children, but we really need to get rid of the mentality that breastfeeding is odd. I want to talk to men. It's difficult for men to understand what they're not going through, like period pain, pregnancy, the pain that women go through during labor. And it's so difficult to explain something to someone who has not experienced it or will never experience it. But I want to talk to men. Firstly, I want to tell you how important it is to understand and respect women. Depends on your culture and upbringing. You might have different ideas of women's role in society. There are big parts of the world where women are still fighting for equality, fighting to be recognized in the society. If you walk on the street and you see a woman breastfeeding her baby, don't stare. Don't make any unnecessary, unpleasant, impolite comments. Because a mother is trying to feed, to nourish her child. Many years ago, you were the one that's latching on your mother's breast. Would you want someone to walk by your mother while she's feeding you and make unpleasant comments? I don't think so. your behavior, okay, let's say all of our behavior have consequences. We need to make conscious decision in whatever we're doing because there will be consequences. Maybe there are people who legitimately don't care about how other people feel, but come on, we are humans. I believe that we are created to love each other, to love this earth, and we should really work together. We need to create a beautiful environment for our baby. So, one thing that we can start to do is we can help breastfeeding mothers to feel comfortable. Whatever position you are, whatever you can do. Maybe what you can do is understand more about breastfeeding. Go Google it. See what breastfeeding is all about. Why is it important? Or if you are in charge of a company, think about how you can make your company accommodate breastfeeding mothers. Make a breastfeeding room. Put a fridge in the tea room. Allow mothers comfortable breaks to breastfeed the child or express milk. Because it could be your wife who is struggling to breastfeed because her workplace does not see that breastfeeding is important. So the point I'm trying to make today, I'm not trying to disrespect anyone. I just want to bring up the importance of breastfeeding and creating a good, beautiful, loving, caring environment. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Let's just create a better future.